This is the morning weather briefing. This is for Thursday, the 8th of February. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather dry for one more day. We'll bring back the chance of showers late tomorrow and tomorrow night, and then the weekend looks really, really wet. We're just on a cycle where the rain is coming in every weekend. Hopefully we'll break that at some point, but not this weekend. All the new data is in. We'll take a look together. And this is where we are right now, the upper air look. We have a ridge in place over the eastern half of the country, a trough in the west, a classic high-amplitude pattern, but we are under the ridge, so the weather stays dry today. Here's the radar composite this morning. Of course, no rain around here. We've got rain way up north, and that's rain, not snow, parts of Minnesota. And they could see some strong storms up in that part of the country today. Temperatures are mostly in the 30s and 40s to start the day. These observations taken about 5 o'clock. We do note Gadsden and Jasper managing a light freeze, but Birmingham 48. This is a classic reason why we give a range of temperatures in our forecast on the TV side for morning lows because of that. But again, most spots are in the 40s. Montgomery at 40, Mobile 47. Highs today should be in the 60 to 67 degree range for most spots. The average high for this state is 58. Here's the watch warning map. We've got wind advisories for parts of Iowa and Missouri, winter weather advisories up north, parts of Montana, Idaho, North Dakota, and still winter storm warnings in effect for some of the mountainous states out west. And look at this, a marginal risk of severe storms today around Chicago. You don't see that too often in February in that part of the country. Note the chance of a little thunder just north and west of Alabama around Memphis, the Mississippi Delta, and also a chance of some thunder back in the western states. This is tomorrow. There could be a few thunderstorms from Texas into the Ohio Valley in advance of a surface front. Nothing severe expected. This is day 3 on Saturday. Again, the chance of some thunder from northwest Alabama back into Texas. No severe storms expected. And then on day 4, which is Sunday, a risk of severe storms has been defined for southeastern Texas and the southern half of Louisiana. This would include Houston, Baton Rouge, and New Orleans. No risk is defined at this point on Monday, and the chance of severe weather Monday relatively low, but there might be a strong storm around here. You'll see the modeling here in just a second. This is the new 7-day precipitation outlook from NOAA's WPC, the Weather Prediction Center. And this is suggesting rain amounts for the northern half of the state in the 2 to 3 inch range. South Alabama rain amounts generally around 1 inch between now and Thursday of next week. The bulk of this will be between tomorrow night and Monday of next week. And again, this new drought monitor comes out this morning, and of course that will count the rain we had this past Sunday. Some spots had over 2 inches, and with an additional 2 to 3 inches, I think it's safe to say we'll say so long drought after this weekend. So model fans, here we go, the GFS. This is the 06C run, valid today at 4. Again, ridge in the east, trough in the west. Around here, a nice day today, partly sunny with highs in the 60s. Tomorrow, I still think a decent chunk of the day will be dry, very mild, upper 60s, low 70s. Showers just north and west of the state, Tennessee and North Mississippi. Those will creep in here mainly tomorrow night, although there might be an isolated shower during the day. The sky mostly cloudy. And then Saturday will be wet, especially for the northern half of the state. Now, if you're in Dothan or Eufaula or Ozark, you might get away with a decent chunk of the day dry, but the rest of the state looking wet, very mild. Again, highs upper 60s, low 70s. There could be a rumble of thunder. No severe storms expected. This is Sunday, widespread rain for the state as the soaker continues. We note that surface low developing near Houston, and there could be some strong storms around southeastern Texas, southwest Louisiana. And then Monday, the surface low moves up to a point that is east of Memphis, and we're still wet. This is Monday afternoon at 4. And in terms of the severe weather possibilities, there's a little instability, but not much. So there could be a strong storm on Monday at this point. The chance of severe storms looking relatively low. But again, with the rain set up like that, we might see some flooding issues along the way, especially by Sunday and Monday. So keep that in mind. The high Monday will stay in the 60s. And then by Tuesday, it's all gone. The weather should be cool and dry, the sky becoming partly to mostly sunny, highs in the 50s, lows in the 30s. And again, look right above me here. You see a surface low that is located south of Long Island, and that might bring some snow to places like Washington, D.C. and Philadelphia, maybe New York City. We'll see. But again, we're cool and dry Tuesday. Same thing Wednesday. And Thursday of next week, we have a zonal flow, and once again, we are in a dry air mass. So after the big rains ending Monday night, the rest of the week looking relatively dry. But by golly, guess what? We'll probably have another wet weekend, the weekend of the 17th and 18th. Let's go out 10 days. This is Saturday the 17th, troughing to the west, and boom, the rain is back. At some point, we'll break the weekend rain cycle, but again, it looks pretty wet that weekend. Here's a look at temperature anomalies on that day. Again, this is Saturday the 17th, and maybe a little below average here, but no Arctic air involved. The air looks fairly cold coming into Montana and North Dakota, but at this point, we don't see any evidence of major Arctic air problems here for the next 10 days. Rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble. The mean, a little over 3 inches between now and the 23rd of February. And temperatures coming off the NBM, National Blend of Models. This is for Birmingham. Of course, your number could be different. Highs in the 60s through Monday. And again, look at that 68, 69 tomorrow and Saturday. We're going to see some low 70s for the southern counties of the state. And then next week, highs mostly between 55 and 61. And lows in the 30s, which is very seasonal for this time of the year. And the latest 8 to 14-day guidance, this is for the 15th through the 21st. And we're obviously in the blue, meaning temperatures below average. But as I point out here, a below average day could mean a high of 50 and a low of 30. That's below average for this time of the year, or maybe colder. We just don't know that yet. And I say this all the time, but there is skill in pattern recognition in this time frame, beyond 7 to 10 days, but there's not any skill in specific forecasts. It's just we're looking for trends out here. And once we get within the 7 to 10 day window, we can be much more specific. Really a nice sunset last night. If you look really carefully in that picture, you're going to see some cows, and somehow those always make it here. Wow, the sky was on fire last night. How about that shot? That was taken up at Wheeler Lake on the Tennessee River. This was the other end of the state. That shot was taken down in Bay Minette. But you see those high cirrus clouds coming in about 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You know you're going to wind up with a really good sunset. And you need those for that really good colorful texture that we see. Those clouds are about 20, 25,000 feet off the ground. Of course, the low levels are still dry. And with that low sun angle, it's really, really a nice scene. Here's a shot last night from the Alabama Gulf Coast looking awfully good. And hey, before you know it, you know who's going to be down there? The spring breakers. Yeah. So today I'll be at Bryant Park Elementary School. That is a new school out in the northeastern part of Jefferson County around Clay and Chalkville. And then tomorrow, Eva Elementary School in Morgan County. And then Saturday, you know what the deal is. It's the Rocket City Weather Fest in Huntsville at UAH, the campus of the University of Alabama, Huntsville. And again, I will have a book signing going on at this event from about 11 until 1. And before that, I'll be speaking. I'll be speaking at 10:15 if you want to hear me. And what we're going to do is it's a case study. I like to do these. We'll take a weather event and just kind of dissect everything and see what happened. The event we're going to look at this weekend is March 25th of 2021. And we had 3 long-track EF3 tornadoes on that day. And unfortunately, we had loss of life. We had 6 fatalities that day. And what I will do is take a look at the meteorology, the setup going into the event, the way the event was forecast, the watch warning process, what went right and what went wrong. And again, we can learn a lot from these case studies. But again, I'll be speaking at the Student Services Building. And then the book signing, which follows, will be in the Shelby Building on the campus of UAH. So again, the book signing, 11 to 1. We have so much fun at these things. We'll have all the T-shirts, the Weather Dweeb T-shirts and hats All you can do is pray. That's the book about April 27, 2011. Weathering Life, which is my autobiography, and those really good children's books that they're great. The Benny and Chipper series, The Wonder of Thunder, Prepared Not Scared. So come see us, Huntsville, 11 to 1 for the book signing. And again, that's going to be in the Shelby building. And then I'll be speaking at 10:15. And the event, the Huntsville event, is free. And you can see there's other fun stuff going on here, other great speakers. I'm just part of this. So hope to see many of you in Huntsville on Saturday. And of course, we invite you to watch us on TV this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.